Hi everybody, this is my December Daily 2017 album that I have just worked on putting the skeleton of it together. So I printed out 6x8 photos through Persnickety Prints from the Collect app, which is one of my very favorite apps for scrapbooking. It keeps me organized. I know it's no longer supported. I hope that changes. I keep praying that it will change. But I printed those out just to give me an idea of where to go. I also like to make my notes in Evernote, so I took some really detailed notes there for places that I can write my stories and fill in the gaps. But all of this stuff in the back is just things left over from previous December dailies and product plays and December daily preps. But the first thing I want to do is actually put this in the album that is truly going to be its home. I do not like this 2-ring album. It doesn't give me the flexibility that I really like to add smaller pieces in. So I got my December Daily 2022 box yesterday, and this is actually going to live in the Joy album, which I just love that gold foil on it. It's just so beautiful. So we're going to move this over. Like I said, this is just kind of the bones of the album. This is just a starting point for me to kind of ease my way back into this. I love that I use the Collect app. It keeps me organized, like I was saying. It has little notes of that go with the pictures, and just a great jumping off point for me to remember what was happening in 2017. Love this picture of Lawrence. He was 4 years old this year in 2017. Of course, it's 2022, so he does not look that little anymore. That first page I actually used from December prep day, and it was just a pennant banner that I resized and cut down into 2x2 squares. Then I put some numbers, some transparent numbers, and stapled them in with my tiny attacher. I picked out some 4x8 transparencies and journal cards that I definitely wanted to include. I noticed that these kind of get caught. Part of me thinks that maybe they're upside down, but I did go ahead and repunch the holes. It made the circles a little bit wonky, but you can't tell, you can't see it all. So I may go back and make sure that those don't actually go in the other way. Sometimes that makes a difference to me, I think. This year was a really difficult year. I'm going to try to get it done. I'm hoping to join in on done by December, although I'm not really going to hold myself to that. Like I said, we had a really difficult time this year. We had a couple of losses in the family. I know that this day 10 is going to be really hard to document, so I wanted to put this 4x8 journal card to count our 10 blessings at the time. And really try to focus on the positive. Some of my stories that are going to be more difficult, I think I will try to keep them hidden for the most part. Do some hidden journaling, some pullouts and that sort of thing, and try to focus on the positive as much as I possibly can, like I always do in my scrapbooking. I do like telling the more difficult stories, and I like having the balance of the good and the not so good. But I do like to focus on the positive always in all things. I really like this journal card because it has that little wreath at the top, and I thought it would be perfect to put a circular photo hanging off the edge. Once again, maybe that other one isn't upside down because I am punching holes in these, and I am 100% sure that this is the way that they're supposed to go in the album. So just punching new holes, making the circles a little wonky. There, see, you can kind of tell, but nobody's going to be paying attention to that except for me. And I hopefully will forget by the time I look at this album again. Thank you guys!